Tell me one place in the federal guidelines where you can have 10 machine and get 1 year of community service and 1 year incarcerated.
See what I'm saying? But they talking about, they try to use that I need to order protection, but why it feels like I'm the out here then? If I needed protection, you needed protection. And your protection.
Innocent or guilty, criminal or citizen, that could get them anytime for any crime. Say, look, if it say, sir, did you see such and such and such, do such and such and such? Oh, wait a minute, only time, the only time.
When you hear that 50 Cent called T.I. a Hollywood mutt, it sounds wild, but it ain't just some throwaway insult. It runs deep into hip-hop's history of respect, image, and credibility.
You see a snitch, slap him when you see him, knock his nose off. So next time I'm out, instead of asking for a picture like a little hoe ass, come on, knock my nose out if you think I'm a snitch. Come on, quit smiling in my face trying to get in my section. Don't play with me, think you're talking to. Play with your name. King never gave no information to get anybody in no, but now time with no police. If I am working with the police, it'll be to get him to shoot. You talking about?
This beef got people talking because these two names carry weight in rap culture. On one side, you got 50 Cent, known for being ruthless with his words, a master at turning disses into headlines. On the other side, T.I., the self-proclaimed king of the South, a rapper who built his legacy from Atlanta's streets to Hollywood's screens.
To everyone listening to it, is an awesome song. Listen carefully. Actually, you don't have to even listen that carefully. Yeah. There's a line in there directed at another rapper in the game.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What line? What rapper is on?
It was a line that has you questioning that you have, is it true you have the best lawyers in the game?
I feel like I do.
Okay.
Great.
And you asked them a question that if you got caught with 10 weapons in your car, you would have seen 10 years, maybe 9.
What makes you feel like there's a line to a rapper?
Yeah. It just seemed to be very coincidental with the timing of things that are going.
When those two collide, it's not just another celebrity argument. It feels like a clash of two worlds. The gritty, unapologetic New York grind versus the Southern hustler who flipped his street story into Hollywood respectability. The whole Hollywood mutt label was 50's way of saying T.I. lost touch with that raw street foundation, like he's blending too much into the entertainment world instead of holding his ground in hip-hop. That's why fans are glued to this feud. It questions the one thing rappers guard the most, authenticity. Now let's break this down, because 50 Cent doesn't just fire shots without a plan. He's always been strategic, the same way he handled beefs with Ja Rule, The Game, or even Rick Ross. Every diss he throws carries layers of meaning. When he hit T.I. with Hollywood Mutt, it wasn't just clowning his acting career, it was meant to cut deeper, suggesting T.I. is more worried about red carpets and roles than staying true to the streets that crowned him. See, in rap culture, that word mutt hits different. It implies someone doesn't belong fully anywhere, that they're mixed up, out of place, maybe even fake.
When they want to try, look, even for me personally, my character, they would try to attack my character. They'll say he a rat or he just a snap.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is ask him who I told on.
Paperwork.
I ain't never told on no in my life.
Yeah.
In the Prem situation, look at this case. It'll tell you who told on.
Right.
My name in it.
I don't want to do it injustice.
You use real life situations to create something that's entertaining without being specific. That's entertainment to me. Like if I had an issue, when have you known me to be indirect with an issue?
Oh, you're pretty direct.
Right, so if I had a problem with any artist, trust me, they would know. You see what I'm saying? When I take it and I write that, it's because a lot of people think that. And they're not saying it because they're cowardly people. You see what I'm saying? So when you write it and you put it there and you leave it and say, watch, let me watch and see what happens. And there's so much controversy around it, you didn't say anything. Then you go, see, they think that. Yeah. They just won't.
And to call another rapper that, it's basically pulling their authenticity card. And in hip hop, that's like the ultimate slap in the face. Fans immediately took sides, some laughing at the disrespect, others defending T.I. saying he earned his spot, Hollywood or not. But that's what 50 wanted. Controversy keeps his name hot, and he knows exactly how to spark it. T.I. ain't no lightweight in this conversation either. His rise in Atlanta shaped an entire wave of Southern rap, putting trap music on the map before it became the global sound it is today.
How you feel when them New York like 50 and all them niggas be trying to do all of those?
I'ma tell you something.
When you're fighting a man with no arms, expect to get kicked.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you gotta do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2.
He's battled through personal controversies, legal battles, and still managed to shift lanes into acting, producing, and being seen as a family man on TV. For him, stepping into Hollywood wasn't abandoning his roots, it was expanding his empire. But here's where the tension gets spicy. In hip-hop, the line between business moves and selling out is razor thin. Some fans see T.I.'s Hollywood career as growth, a flex that shows he can dominate multiple industries. Others feel like it waters down the edge he once had, that the king of the South is now too polished, too packaged. 50 Cent, being the ruthless opportunist he is, jumped on that perception and turned it into an insult. It's not just about T.I. acting in movies, it's about questioning if his street card still holds weight, if he's still that guy when it comes to raw credibility. And when 50 sniffs weakness, he pounces every time. The thing about 50 Cent is he's been playing this game forever, and he's mastered it like a chessboard. He knows when to strike, who to target, and how to flip a single comment into a cultural conversation. That Hollywood mutt line wasn't dropped by accident. It was built to echo across blogs, podcasts, and YouTube thumbnails. Look at 50's history. His feud with Ja Rule didn't just end Ja's run. It rewrote rap beef culture. His tension with the game, that stretched for years, with 50 always keeping the upper hand in the media. Even Rick Ross, who tried to go toe-to-toe, ended up being clowned with memes and skits thanks to 50's relentless trolling. So when he set his sights on T.I., people knew this wasn't going to be light work. It was another round of 50 stirring the pot and daring someone to clap back. And T.I., known for his pride and his slick talk, wasn't about to let that slide without giving energy back. That's why fans are tuned in. It feels like two heavyweights circling each other, waiting to see who lands the knockout punch first. But let's talk about why this Hollywood angle hits so hard. In rap, there's always been a tension between the streets and the spotlight. The streets give you credibility, the spotlight gives you money, and the balance between the two decides how fans view you. Some artists manage it perfectly, like Ice Cube. He went from NWA to family movies, but never lost respect because people knew his foundation was solid. Others, though, risked their reputation when they leaned too far into Hollywood. That's where 50 tried to box T.I. in by saying he's a mutt, caught somewhere between being a real street king and a polished Hollywood figure. And let's be honest, T.I. has made moves that make the jab believable to some. He's been in blockbuster movies, reality TV, and rubbed shoulders with big-time Hollywood elites. For a lot of fans, that's growth. But to someone like 50, who's always stayed rooted in controversy and raw image, it's the perfect angle to strip T.I. of his edge. Now, don't get it twisted. T.I. ain't just sitting there taking punches. He's clapped back in his own way, reminding the world of his catalog, his accomplishments, and his position as one of the pioneers of trap music. He's got decades of work that prove his impact can't just be erased with one insult. And that's where this feud gets even juicier. It ain't just two men trading words, it's a battle over legacies. 50 Cent wants to paint T.I. as washed up and too cozy in Hollywood, while T.I. wants to remind the culture that he's the one who gave us classics, put Atlanta on the throne, and influenced a whole generation of rappers. When you zoom out, this isn't just beef, it's a fight for how history remembers them. 50 doesn't want anyone thinking T.I. belongs in his league, and T.I. won't let anyone think his crown as King of the South got snatched by some slick New York troll. The clash of egos, the pride, the history, it's all boiling in one pot and fans can't get enough. What makes this feud so explosive is the way the culture reacts to it. Fans aren't just watching two rappers talk slick, they're debating who's really standing on business and who's playing for the cameras. On one side, 50 Cent supporters say he's exposing T.I. for drifting too far into Hollywood, leaving behind the hunger and grit that once made him a street legend. They point to his movie roles, his TV appearances, even his polished interviews as proof that he's more brand than battler these days. On the other side, T.I.'s loyal fan base fires back saying he's doing what every hustler dreams of, leveling up. They argue that going Hollywood doesn't erase his past. It shows he conquered it and built a bigger empire. That split reaction is what fuels this whole thing. Every comment 50 makes becomes a headline, and every response T.I. hints at becomes another viral moment. Hip-hop thrives on conflict, and this one checks every box. 2 respected names, sharp insults, and a battle for authenticity that fans love to argue about. The Hollywood Mutt label sticks because it feeds into a bigger conversation about what rap really values. For decades, authenticity has been the golden ticket. You can't fake it. Fans want to believe their favorite rapper lived what they rap about. And when someone crosses into Hollywood, the question always comes up. Are they still about that life, or are they just playing a role? T.I.'s career proves he's versatile, no doubt. He's been a rap star, an actor, a businessman, even a reality TV figure. But versatility can sometimes look like dilution in hip-hop. That's why 50's insult works. It makes people wonder if T.I.'s crown is still polished or if it's gathering dust in some Hollywood mansion. And to make it even messier, T.I. has had his share of controversies outside of music, from legal issues to public arguments. All of that history makes him an easy target for someone like 50, who knows how to poke where it hurts most. It's not just about calling him a mutt, it's about planting a seed of doubt in the culture's mind. At the end of the day, whether you side with 50 Cent or T.I., one thing is clear: this feud reignites the energy that made hip-hop such a global force. It's competition, pride, and legacy all wrapped into one. 50 Cent is proving once again that his mouth is just as sharp as his pen, and he knows how to keep his name trending with a single insult. T.I., meanwhile, is standing on decades of work, reminding everyone that no amount of trolling can erase what he's built for the South and for the culture at large. This beef might not end in a diss track war like the old days, but it doesn't have to. The words alone are heavy enough to shake the room. Fans are watching closely, waiting for the next shot, the next clapback, the next twist in the story. Because in hip-hop, drama is part of the entertainment, and when giants like these go head-to-head, it feels bigger than music. It feels like history being written in real time.